Hello everyone, it's Dove again. So in this video I thought I would unbox my new battery jumper that I got today, and I actually started opening it and didn't even think about making a video, and then I stopped myself short. So this is my unboxing of my new battery jumper. It's called Gooloo, I guess. Gooloo. And there's nothing wrong with my first one. I already had one. It was called Beat It, and I couldn't find that as a replacement. But my ex-husband pretty much co-opted it. He's been using it more than I was using it, and I kept telling him to buy himself one, and he wouldn't, and so basically he took over the first one I had. But I went ahead and upgraded. The Beat It was a 1200 amp, and this is a 2000 amp. And the Beat It was good for up to a 6.0 gas engine, and this is just in plastic film, so I'm just taking that off. And so it was big enough for my Suburban, and I had used it for the Suburban and it worked just fine. But he was using it mostly for his Harley, and it worked for the Harley too. And I actually just wanted to get one that was a little bit bigger. My engine is a 5.3, and this will go up to a 9.0 gas liter, 9.0 liter gas engine, and a 7.0 liter. So I couldn't do like a diesel, a 7.3 diesel, like if somebody needed help and I had my battery jumper. If they had a 7.3 diesel, I wouldn't be able to do it with this one. They do have bigger ones, and this is not a paid promotion or anything like that. This was, see, unfortunately when I bought the Beat It, it was only $50, but that was in 2019, and the prices have gone up, and I can't even find the Beat It anymore. This was $80, and it is bigger, so that's another reason why it cost more. But I don't know. I told him to buy one for himself and he never did, so now I'm just going it alone here and buying another one. But that's okay. I feel like I needed a bit of a bigger one for my Suburban anyways, because it was just barely big enough to do the 5.3. So it's got this case. It's not like the Beat It case. That one was a hard shell clam, and that's what came with the thing. The hard shell case for this is like $20 or $25, so we're talking, you know, twice as much for basically the same thing, except for this has 800 more amps. So whatever, I guess this is okay. It's just a canvas thing. It's got that Velcro on it. I really like the hard shell clam ones better, but I'll just make sure that I keep this in a place that it's protected. There's the cable, USB to USB-C, I guess. Maybe. Well, I don't like that. It doesn't even want to come out. Okay, so there's the 12-volt socket. Oh, there's a compartment. Oh, okay. There's a divider in there. You can't see that. There's a divider in there that I was trying to grab the whole thing. Can you see that? I was trying to grab the whole thing, and I was pulling on the, I was actually pulling on the divider. That's why it wasn't coming out. So that was in the top part. And then in the bottom part is the, oh, okay. On the hard case, you know, it opens up, it's like a clamshell, and there's usually there's a net on one side that holds all of this, and then on the other side there's like a foam thing that's cut out perfectly for the jumper. So that's what I'm used to. On the other one, it's just a warning card telling you all the different warnings. I'm not sure how much of a charge it has right now. They give you an adapter, USB adapter, so you can plug it into a 110 and charge it that way. There's the manual. It's the model GP2000, and they have bigger ones than this. They have smaller ones too, but I just figured I would go with a bigger one. Okay, let's see what we have. This is what you obviously connect to your battery, and then that's what the end looks like that goes into the charger. This one is a little bit different. It's a little bit nicer because it has these light indicators. This one says reverse, correct, and then there's a boost. And my Beat It did not have any of this. So basically, I think, although maybe it had that feature, but it just didn't have the light indicator. But basically, if you hook your battery up wrong, this will light up and tell you that it's wrong. And if it's hooked up correctly, the light on the right that says correct will light up. And I'm pretty sure that that light is red, or the first light over here is red, and the correct light is green. And then the boost is for like really, really dead batteries, like if it's all the way dead, or if it's at the higher range, like if I was trying to jump a 9.0 liter, I might need to use the boost in the beginning. And a lot of people said that they didn't read the manual, and so when they went to use it, they didn't understand why it wasn't working properly, and that's because they were needing to use that boost and they didn't even realize that it was there. So make sure to read this manual. And I don't have a dead battery to jump. I don't know how to test this for that, to make sure that like it works before my 30-day return period, because I just bought a new battery for the Suburban, and the Harley only needed jumped when it was really, really cold, and now it's warming up, so it doesn't need jumped anymore. At least right now, until it gets cold again. And I don't want to drain my battery because it's brand new. I don't want to drain it purposefully just so that I can test this. But I'm going to guess that it probably works. You know, if it doesn't work, I'm going to be out $80. But most of these are basically, they're all the same, and they're all functional, and they all do what they're supposed to do. I've not really seen too many bad reviews on any of the brands of the battery jumpers. And it says caution, fully charged before use. I don't know what kind of charge is on it. I'm not sure if they even have an LED indicator. I don't think so. It's nice. It's pretty heavy. I'm not sure how much it weighs. It'd probably tell me somewhere. But yeah, we've got to charge it first. This is the jumper cable. This is where you plug this into. It's right there in that little hidden compartment. And it's got a flashlight. All of these have flashlights on the ends so that you can use them in an emergency, because sometimes, you know, you have a dead battery in the middle of the night. It's almost fully charged. It has 3 bars on it right now. It goes up to 4. So if you press it once, it'll tell you what the charge is, or how much charge it has on it. So it's almost fully charged, but I will go ahead and finish charging it. And this is the Type C in and out. So you can charge with this, and you can charge something with a USB. So this you can charge with your phone or whatever. It has 2 regular USB ports where you can just charge your phone, or, you know, lights or anything like that. You can run off of that, and then you can take power out through the USB, and you can put it in through the USB. So that's why I was saying with this, that's why they give you this adapter. You just plug the USB into there, and then plug that USB-C into right there, and you can charge it with your 110. And then this, I'm guessing it's right there, but I don't, you would have to have an adapter, I guess. This is a 12 volt, but you would have to have the male plug. Oh, that's an output. Sorry, God. I guess I should have read it first. Okay, so this is for output. So you could run a 12 volt appliance off of this. It says right there, output 15 volt, 10 amp. And so you just plug that into there. I doubt it would run a little compressor fridge or anything like that, but it could run something small. I'm not sure that it would use, I don't think you could use it for an air compressor. You might be able to, but you'd drain the battery pretty quickly, I think, if you tried to use an air compressor on here. But it could perhaps run an air compressor for a short time. So yeah, that's the only way to actually charge it from the looks of it. Yeah, that's the only in. Trying to look around here to see if there's anything else hiding. That's it. So that's the only way you can charge it, is with this USB. So don't lose this cable. I mean, these are easy to find though, so you can easily replace it, but that's it. That's the only way to charge it, is through this guy. And so you could do that off of any power bank. On my Jackery, I could charge it on the Jackery, just straight into the USB ports. That would be much more efficient than trying to use my inverter here, because, you know, well, the inverter on my power station, it would draw more energy. If I tried to plug it into here and just plug it into the 110, that wouldn't make sense. So thankfully I have a Jackery, and actually I have 3 power banks, and you can charge USB on all of them. Or I could plug that into my computer, you know, if I absolutely needed to. But just here at home, I'm just going to charge it with this here on my 110, because even though the electricity is not free, I'm not running down my battery. I'm trying to save my power stations for when I get on the road, because they do have, obviously, a lifespan. And while I'm still here in my sticks and bricks, I'm just going to use the electricity here as much as I can and try to just keep the power. Ooh, that just jumped me, you guys. I just got shocked. Ah, yeah, there's a charge in there. Okay. So maybe I should plug it into the 110 first. Ow! Ooh. That was strong. Okay, don't do it that way. Just learn from me. Wow, I'm glad I got that on camera. That was weird. I've never had that happen. Okay, so I would say plug it in. Okay, plug the wall adapter in. And then plug in into there, and then set it down and plug it into your wall outlet. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was doing. This was touching. I had it just like that, and I plugged it in, and it zapped me right there. That was weird. I've never had that happen with anything. But that's a live battery, so that doesn't surprise me. I just didn't even think about it. I should have thought about that before I tried it. Then the light's gonna start flashing. It's that third light, and then there's one more bar that's not lit up yet. I don't know how long it'll take to charge. Let's see what time it is. It is 7:20 right now, so I'll make a notation in the video when I edit this and let you know how long it took to charge it up. It's on 3 bars right now, so it shouldn't take very long. But yeah, just read the instructions. These are pretty easy to use. On my rig, I actually have you're not supposed to jump start it on the battery. There's a ground bolt, and then there's a positive bolt that you're supposed to clamp to that is not on the battery. They even tell you in the manual that if you have to jump your car, to jump it on those 2 posts rather than the post on the battery. And I did not know that when I used the Beat It to jump my Suburban the first time. I had not read the manual on jumping battery or anything. I just was doing what I always know how to do, and what they tell you to do. And I just didn't even think about it. I didn't realize that the Suburbans have these two separate posts that you're supposed to charge on instead of on the battery. And honestly, I don't know. They're kind of far away from each other, and I'm not sure if I can use this the way that they want. But what I did is I went ahead and I charged it on the post on the battery, and it worked just fine. So I can charge it. I can charge the battery directly with this, and it works out okay. But for some reason, you know, they've got this strange setup in the Suburban engine where you're supposed to charge it, and I think that might reach. And so if you need to jump my battery again, I am going to try to use the post that they tell you to use instead of hooking this directly up to the battery. But yeah, red to red, black to black. Make sure you read all the precautions and everything. There's probably other YouTube videos showing how to use this, but it's pretty explanatory. You just read through this and it tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. And they are very good at explaining what to do, and they've even got a troubleshooting guide here. Frequently asked questions, warnings. It's got a warranty, 12 plus 6 months online after sales service, 30 days money back guarantee. So, but yeah, all your regular warnings and everything, and then it's got it in German. The back of it is in German. Alrighty. See, it's already flashing on number 4, so this isn't going to take very long at all. It's 7:24 now, so I'll let you know how long it took, and I will talk to you guys again in another video. Bye.